Good morning, my name's Hallie Tanner, and this is my carbon footprint reflection project. The objectives for my project are as follows: reduce my carbon footprint, reduce car use, eliminate dependency on cars during the weekends, and find more sustainable ways to get around. The background of my project starts off with what a week in my life looks like. A typical non-carbon reduction week would be driving to school, driving to work, joyrides later into the night, and going out several times during the weekends. This had to change in order to effectively reduce my carbon footprint. In order to reduce my carbon footprint, I had to look at where I emitted the most. Typically, this would be driving home between classes or driving around late at night to listen to music. These occurrences had to be completely eliminated to reduce my carbon footprint, so it was simple how I was going to reduce it. Outcome. With the current trend I am on, I was able to reduce my carbon footprint significantly due to eliminating most driving on the weekends, no joyrides, and staying at school until my last class rather than driving home. The experience. When I was completing my carbon reduction, I found that I enjoyed the tasks of reduction a lot more than when I was emitting more carbon. It was enjoyable to know that somehow I was making a bit of a difference by not driving to and from classes or not going out on the weekends. At times it felt a little strange, but now I've totally implemented this in my life. No more driving to and from classes and no more joyrides. For my learning outcomes, I had to demonstrate knowledge. I demonstrated knowledge of key concepts by choosing my reduction activity and knowing how it affected my footprint. I also had to use critical thinking. In order for me to correctly reduce my carbon footprint, I had to think about what would be the best course of action and how it would directly influence my footprint. Finally, I had to implement ways to live sustainably. I was able to achieve this learning outcome by successfully identifying the best way for me to reduce my carbon footprint and continuing it in my daily life. Some ways I reduced my carbon footprint during my week of collection. I hung out with my dog Jenny instead of driving around for fun. I completed GIS work during breaks from my classes instead of driving home. And I live about 2 minutes from campus, so basically across from Hardaway High School, so I tried walking to class for a day instead of driving there.